Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk is being hyped up to be the fight of the century, but will it be a snooze fest? I was listening to Tony Bellew talk with Cole Forge, and he said the fight can be very boring. If there's any football fans, then obviously you'll know that in football, the finals can often be very boring. Both teams don't want to lose, they're very defensive, not willing to take any risks. So will we see a similar thing here? Tony Bellew pointed out that Usyk is stylistically wrong for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury struggles with smaller back foot fighters. You know, when fighters are his size, Vladimir Klitschko, he does well. He thinks that Tyson Fury will not be able to put pressure on Alexander Usyk just because when Fury presses forward, Usyk's feet will just be too good. He won't be able to get near him. He won't be able to press down on him. He said that Usyk's feet are absolutely phenomenal. They are fast and they are technically so good. The closest Fury has seen is probably Steve Cunningham, who had fast feet, but not as technically good as Usyk's. Usyk likes people to fight him and not to box him. We saw with Gassiev that if you try and attack Alexander Usyk, he can embarrass you. However, if you try and box him, it is also very difficult. You know, Tony Bellew was up on the cards with 2 judges when he got knocked out, but he was just so exhausted from trying to figure Usyk out that, you know, he got knocked out. Bellew said if he did it again, he wouldn't try and outbox Usyk. He thinks the only way to do it is you've got to knock him out. You've got to go for that big heavy shot. And I think what would stop this fight from being a bore fest is if Fury lands something big early on to, you know, disrupt Usyk's rhythm. But Fury is cutting weight to try and keep up with Usyk's feet. Will this be a good tactic? I think personally he's just put on as much weight as possible and then just try and hit him with something big. Because Fury can carry weight well. He doesn't gas out when he has a lot of weight on him because his body's kind of used to it. So personally, I'm not sure he's got the right technique by trying to slim down, because obviously his feet will be quicker, but you can't outbox the man. Like, he's technically just so good. And I think Fury will need to land something big early on to disrupt Usyk's rhythm. So what would make the fight a bore fest? Well, Bellew thinks that Usyk might build up an early lead and then Fury will be chasing a ghost for the last few rounds. Because as we said, Usyk's feet are so good, it's really hard to press him. Fury needs to hold. And, you know, Bellew said that if he was to fight Usyk again, he wouldn't box him. He wouldn't attack him, but he'd, you know, box him, and then when you've got him, just put so much pressure on him, you know, gas him out. I think Joshua could have done it. There were times where Joshua had Usyk, but he just didn't go full out, you know. Was he tormented by the Ruiz loss, where, you know, he did put all his punches and then just couldn't get him out of there? Did that demon in AJ's head stop him from being able to put it on Usyk, you know? Did AJ need to treat Usyk the way he did with Klitschko, you know? Very good boxer. And he was probably getting outboxed, but, you know, Joshua put it on him, you know? That uppercut that ended his career. Klitschko's career, you know? I think he needed to do something like that against Usyk. Obviously, this is, you know, a lot easier said than done, but it's just interesting to discuss these things, isn't it? Will it be a bore fest? Will it be exciting? As I said, I think Fury will need to land something big early on to trouble Usyk and to gain his respect. And I always think with Usyk, it's interesting, the rounds he loses, I think he loses them on purpose personally for energy management. Then the next round he'll always have a great round. We saw it with Joshua, you know, he had was it round 9, I think, of the second fight? He was looking pretty gassed. Round 10, he came back a different man. Like, his gas tank is insane. His feet are so quick. So this is why I think that Usyk Fury could be a bore fest if Fury doesn't land something big early on. Bellew still had it 60-40 in favour of Usyk, saying he thinks the best Usyk beats Fury, but the best Fury could beat Usyk, you know, if he leans on him, if he's big, if he's herky-jerky and awkward. I think with Fury as well, it's so hard to know. There's so many different types of Fury. You know, there's the wilder version, the puncher, the herky-jerky version we saw against Klitschko. Which one's going to turn up? I think maybe the wilder one beats him best, but, you know, the Klitschko Fury was so good as well. The herky-jerky style is so hard to figure out. So, yeah, although I'm saying it could be a bore fest, I'm very excited for the fight, you know. Which version of Fury is going to turn up? Is Usyk going to be mentally there? Will Fury have rattled him with the cancellations? You know, Usyk's missed his baby. Is he going to be rattled or is he going to be calm? Is Usyk weak to body shots? Was it a low blow? Was it not a low blow? I mean, it's hard to target someone's stomach, you know, punching down. You don't get a lot of force behind your shots. So, although it could be a bore fest, I think I'm just very excited to see the fight as, you know, a boxing fan. Who's going to turn up? In what version? There's a lot of unknowns. And I'm hoping it'll be an exciting fight. I hope it won't be a bore fest. If it is a bore fest, Usyk will probably win. if it's more exciting, Fury will probably win, you know? But he also said he thinks AJ is very bad stylistically for Fury. Because, yeah, I mean, Fury doesn't do well against power punchers, does he? I guess Usyk isn't a power puncher, but he can put combinations together and he can exhaust you, and that's kind of how he can knock you out. So yeah, there's just a little stylistic breakdown of how the fight could go. Maybe I've been too harsh on Fury, because obviously everyone he has struggled against, he's always won against them, you know, he is undefeated. So looking back, maybe I've been a bit harsh on Fury by saying he struggles with, you know, guys, you know, he knocked out or beat. But, you know, I think it's fair to say someone's struggling if they got knocked down, even if they went on to win the fight. So yeah, there's a little breakdown. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. Comment your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.